Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Eternal Hour, Golden Hour from 7th Heart Studios and published by, well, who else? Sekai Project. The game that is a prequel to Eternal Hour, which is still in works, I believe. At least it's still not on Steam, so I do believe it's still in works. Well, it looks plenty wonderful. I mean, the artwork, the music is kinda enjoyable too, so looking forward to it. Let's begin! Select prequel, Strings of Fate or The Lost Date. Two characters, 3 characters, let's go with the 2 characters. Or whatever. Maybe it's normal relationship between 2 girls, and here we have a triangle or something. Okay, let's go with the 2. Strings of Fate, here we go. Also, this game has an 18+ patch, 11 years before the events of Eternal Hour. Ooh. Alright, it will not skip by itself, apparently. The game has 18 and plus... God damn it. The game has an 18+ patch. 18+ patch, yes. Why am I not able to say that properly? Anyway, it has that patch. I have not installed it, of course. Because, well, you know, I want to make the editing of the video easier for myself if possible. So, one of the reasons. Other reason... Okay, there is no other reason, really. So technically, it can be stretched into that way. You can get the game and install the patch yourself to play it with it and have full access to the game, basically, like to the full extent of the game. Anyway, game is for free on Steam, link in the description, as always. Now let's get to the game. Let's not waste time. 11 years before the events of Eternal Hour. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say it now. This is a prequel. And you've already done, well, at least with the animations, with the graphics basically, a shit ton of good work, I can tell. Like, the background is freaking awesome. I love the flying petals over here. Freaking amazing. Cute girl. Cute rock girl. The fact that she's blinking is awesome. Also, the fact that she's breathing and moves, that's great. Oh. Well, let's go. The day I first came to the city of Kumiwara feels like only yesterday. 6 years have passed in the blink of an eye. Also, is there a voiceover in this game actually? While it was never as big as Osaka, Fukuoka or Sapporo, it's still much bigger than my hometown of Tokyo. Tokyo? I went to Kumiwara to find a place where I could be accepted. Tokyo's too small and conservative. Oh, you're a biker! They will never approve of someone like me. Wait, can I see the whole bike? And I see the whole bike. You know why? You know, it's so detailed that you have to notice something like that. I think, like, the clothes don't match the type of bike. You'd expect a chopper over here. Anyway, when I turn, the first thing they will ask is why I'm not married yet. High five, girl. Same problem. Or maybe why I dress like a punk. Oh, it looks good. If I tell them I have a low degree now, they will probably die of shock. Whoa. Still, I can't hold this off any longer. I tried. I hope that maybe someone will take my place, or tell me that it was all a joke. But this is real, and it has to be me. I've been called a lot of things in my life. Beauty? Cutie? Some were true, some were false. but responsible. The idea never crossed my mind. Eh? Akio Natsumi. I still can't believe you're gone. The world can be cruel. Too cruel. Who's Akio and Natsumi? I hope I can give something back to you for all the times you supported me. Perhaps then I'll prove myself worthy of inheriting your legacy. 2 lives have ended, and now another is about to change forever. Ah, what a good sound. Well, here I am, my new home. It looks like Akio and Natsumi took good care of this place, not bad for people in the education sector. They were on their way home the night they died. It was even 20 minutes from here. One left turn and it was a straight shot home with small town speed limits. But instead of reaching their destination, a speeding truck forced them to swerve out of the way. Their car ran off the road, crashing into the rock and catching fire. The 2 of them were trapped inside the wreckage, burning for hours before anyone could get to them. If it hadn't been for the license plate, their bodies may have never been identified. Drivers like the one that caused the crash aren't why I got into criminal defense. Huh. I can't think about that now. I need to focus. Poor Yasu's been on his own for 3 weeks. He's a newly orphaned child in grade school. He must be suffering. Wait, you want to tell me you are going to take care of a kid? I can leave unpacking for later. I should go see him first. I wish I had gotten a job before moving info. Luckily, when I sign the papers, I can use the inheritance money to help us cope for a while. God, I still can't believe I'm thinking about such morbid things again so soon. Okay, Rin. You have to get Yasu. Hopefully everything else will fall into place after that. And who's Yasu, I wonder? So this is Starlight Orphanage. It is pretty close to home. I forgot Tokyo still has ancient structures like this. You say ancient, I would love my house to be like that. The city had a big revitalization project in the 80s. I guess a few old structures survived. The orphanage owners must have bought it on the cheap. They probably even made it a landmark. I shouldn't waste time outside. This may actually won't just magically disappear.
Hello there.
Who is my someone who works here? I should ask about Yasu. She's got a beautiful young looking face. I suppose that's better than a cranky old hack. True.
Welcome to Starlight Orphanage. I'm Mangumi Shimizu, Chief Volunteer.
What did you say? I feel like you didn't say Megumi. You said something like Megumi, which was weird. Can we repeat this, please? Because...
Welcome to Starlight... I'm Mangumi Shimizu.
Yeah,
Chief, welcome to Starlight Orphanage. I'm Mangumi Shimizu.
she's like
Chief Volunteer.
Mengumi? You said Mengumi.
Welcome to Starlight Orphanage.
Let's listen one more time.
I'm Mangumi Shimizu.
Yes, why are you saying
Chief
Mengumi?
Volunteer.
There is no N there. What the hell?
Chief Volunteer? Did you just finish high school?
Oh, I like her voice. I mean, Ren's.
Yep. They figured I'd be good at helping coordinate the other young volunteers.
Oh, of course. Nothing motivates volunteers like a cute girl's gratitude.
What can I do for you?
First of all, we'll work on how you spell your own name.
I'm Rin Fujimoto. I'm here to pick up my nephew, Yasu Fujimoto.
Oh, I see.
Is something wrong?
Someone else can have already picked him up, right? My cousin Mitsuki said that she couldn't leave her home country for another 2 months.
Well...
Well,
What? Is there a problem? I was told to come, so here I am. I even faxed the paperwork in advance.
faxed? What year is it? Faxed?
That was over a week ago.
What the heck? She's like a tigress all of a sudden.
Yasu has been with us for weeks. Weeks. Where have you been?
I've been busy.
Busy? I'm sorry that tragic deaths were an inconvenience for you.
Well, guess what? She has her own life. And maybe even problems that she had to deal with.
While you were busy, your nephew had to rely on strangers to cope with his loss.
I think I don't like you. Huh. My entire life isn't easy. Sorry, I thought someone else might stay, but... Ah! Save. One, thank you. I don't know what to say. Alright, so... Yeah, I just said the first one, right? That she has to deal with other problems of herself and so on. On the other hand, I don't know how close she is to the parents of the kid as well. I feel like I will have to restart this game at some point as well to get good endings over here. So... Alright, I don't know how close she is. Maybe there's someone closer to them. There was. Then?
Sorry. I thought someone else might step up.
What?
What's wrong?
I didn't expect you to just admit that.
You're in your face!
Given your appearance, I thought you to be a bit more rebellious.
How dare you?
Look, I know I screwed up, and I can't change that.
You know what? Audio. Alright, now we can go.
But Yasu needs a guardian, and that duty is mine now.
Well, that's refreshing. Thank you for coming then.
Ha, now playing different tune, aren't you?
Shall I go get Yasu?
Well, he is the reason I'm here.
Good point. Excuse me then. It'll just be a minute.
How dare she judge you by your appearance? Rin looks great. I don't know what she was about, that girl. Well, that was surprising. With those cute glasses and that sweet voice, the kids at the orphanage must love her. Well, I'm not so sure. I wasn't expecting the chief volunteer at an orphanage to be so fearful. I probably could have handled the situation better, but my head still feels heavy from all of the dark thoughts I've been having lately.
Yasu, come say hello to your Aunt Rin.
Yo! I scarcely recognize the boy Megumi brings out. Yasu has grown so much! But now his hands are shaking and there are dark circles under his eyes, showing a lack of sleep. I've made him wait here for so long, unsure of his future. I'm his guardian now, but I'm practically a complete stranger. It will probably take a long time for him to recover and get accustomed to living with me.
Yasu? Say something.
Did he say something?
I'm sorry. He's a bit shy.
As Megumi apologizes, I'm just standing here, dumbfounded. Just what can I say to comfort this scared child? I'm not a mother, nor do I have much experience with children. Legal professions don't usually involve caring for minors, after all. I guess I should just act friendly and smile.
Hello, Yasu. I'm going to take you home, okay?
I don't know, does he not have a voice, or... I mean, in the game?
Pack up your things and say goodbye to the other kids.
He is pretty quiet. Aren't kids supposed to be more, talkative?
He's been like that for a while now. He's a bit shy around adults.
Huh.
I'm sure that he'll get better after he spends some time with you.
I understand. I can't imagine what he went through.
I think I'll go help him pack. But, Miss Fujimoto?
Rin. Rin is better.
Okay then. Rin. Well, if you need any help with anything, I'd be happy to help.
What's with the pose, by the way? Well, that's her drink. Housework should still resent me, but I guess she just wants the best for Yasu.
Sure. That sounds great, Megumi.
Wait, you said that in the ring? Repeat, please.
Sure. That sounds great, Megumi.
Did she say Negumi?
Sure. That sounds great, Megumi.
Why are you saying Negumi? One is saying Menegumi, the other Negumi. What the heck?
Here, I'll give you my business card. You can find my email and cell number here.
Oh, a cell phone.
Eh? What?
I must confess, I haven't gotten myself one yet.
Well, I don't have a fax, so that's problematic. If it were even 5 years ago, I could understand that. Now we're a bit late to the party. It's 2019, girl!
Well, if you help me out when I need it, maybe I can introduce you to cell phones sometime.
That sounds like fun. I may just take you up on that.
Sounds like fun. What? Hey, Megu!
Oh, are you having trouble, Yasu? Here, let me help.
And there she goes. I should give this guy a call later. Maybe we can be friends. If nothing else, it's better than being a loner punk with a kid to race. Well, I hope Yasu doesn't mind riding a motorcycle. Parenthood. I never thought I'd get to do it this soon or at all. But I suddenly became a guardian of a 7-year-old boy. Yasu is awfully quiet. I'm not sure how to even approach him at this point. He might hate me for trying to replace his parents. He might not even understand what happened to his parents or why. But I'll do my best to give him a good life and education. I just hope he doesn't end up a punk like me. With a low degree.
Okay, Yasu. Have a good day at school.
It's been a few days and now I still haven't gotten him to really talk to me. I've had better conversation with plants than with this kid. Speaking of plants, I may have to keep that one way. Worrying about plants is just adding stress right now. To be honest, I want to change more than that around here. But I can't do anything drastic, not until Yasu tells me what's in his mind. Of course, none of it really matters if I don't find a job soon. Who the heck could that be?
Good morning, Rin. Mind if I come in?
Oh, Megumi. Yes, please, come in.
One more time.
Good morning, Rin. Mind if I come in?
I need to see, to hear how she says the name.
Oh, Megumi.
Now it was correct.
Please, come in.
I see, Rin, you practiced over days, and now you're saying the name correct. Let's see if the owner of said name is saying it correctly as well at some point.
I figured, since it's been about a week, I should come to see how you're doing. Has Yasu left for school already?
What's with the pose again?
Yes. He left with this cute girl. What was her name?
Naoko?
Yes, that's her. Naoko tagged along with Yasu and they left for school together. Apparently, they're friends with some other kids.
Daisuke and Katashi, probably.
Why do you know so much?
The three of them visited Yasu a lot at the orphanage.
I'm glad he's got some friends with him. I walked him to school the first couple of days, but...
Is something wrong?
I'm worried about him. He still won't talk to me. The kid just needs to open up. Boop. I mean, she said that he won't talk to her, so...
I'm worried about Yasu. He still won't talk to me. He only speaks up when he has to. This morning, he left without a word. Half of the time, he mumbles his replies, so I can barely understand them.
He hasn't gotten used to you yet. He was very quiet at the orphanage, but I still hoped he would open up to his guardian after a while. That only makes me worry more. What happened must have affected him deeply. Poor Yasu. He might be having a hard time understanding that his parents aren't coming back.
I can understand that. I still can't believe they're gone either. I keep waking up at night, expecting another email to show up from Akio. He would always complain about the problematic children at school, and how they would always find new solutions to their everyday life.
They were both teachers, right?
Yes, very good ones.
How do you know they... Alright, never mind.
They always told me how they couldn't wait until Yasu was old enough to be one of their students.
Eh?
I'm sorry to make you remember all of that. I'm only making you sad.
It's fine! You're helping, Megumi. Safe? Return? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's
You
go.
are helping, Megumi.
Kind of.
I am?
I really wanted to talk with someone about this. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So, how about we go out for a while?
You mean date?
Wait, what?
Well, it's been a week, but you look like you've been spending a lot of time inside, taking care of Yasu. It would be good to get some fresh air and explore the town.
Well, I mean, I have spent a lot of time inside since I arrived, but I used to live here 6 years ago.
Really?
Really?
Have you not visited Tokyo since then?
Okay, is Tokyo a real city?
Not really. I always met Akio around the hot springs in Hobuchi. We used to spend a few days there having fun, so I haven't seen Tokyo since I left.
Just as I suspected. That won't do. Come on.
Hey, wait, what?
No, Google. Not Tokyo. Tokyo. Let's go.
You promised to help me buy a cell phone, right?
Yeah. What? Maybe.
Let's relax for a while and go shopping.
Whoa. Gee, she's insistent. She barely gave me time to grab my bag, and now she's pushing me out the door. She's right, though. It will really help me to get out for a while. Well, now that Yasu is at school, we can explore the streets of Tokyo. Megumi excitedly pulls on my hand and guides me through a few streets I used to know well. I still keep doing this. It's annoying. Some of them look just like they did back then, but most have changed completely. Gone is the tiny cafe I used to frequent as a child, replaced by now by a large restaurant. The bookstore where I used to buy manga is still here, but I can barely recognize it now. With a slew of new displays showcasing portable music players and headphones, the storefront seems to have traveled 20 years into the future. The air is cool and refreshing as we walk together through the shopping district. I see Megumi smiling beside me as she watches my mixed reactions to the streets that are both nostalgic and unfamiliar.
So...
Okay, you're proving your point. I feel like I'm lost in a new world.
I knew it! You should have asked me to show you around much earlier.
If I remember correctly, she wasn't even asked right now.
Did you see anywhere you wanted to go? I'll tell you about anything you're interested in.
What's that place with the dragon logo?
That's the Okopoko Cafe. It's a new cafe opened by some Canadian folks. They serve North American dishes along with traditional ones.
Meh, we can skip that.
I love their bannock.
Their what? What's a bannock? Ah, god damn it. What's a bannock? What's a bannock? Ah, phone faster. Bannock. What's a... What the hell is that? Maybe edible.
Wait a second. What is a bannock?
Thank you!
It's a kind of flatbread, but they make theirs with raisins and a honey glaze. It tastes like rainbows and butterflies.
You just says raisins. Sorry, no, not acceptable. If it has raisins, it's not edible. It looks like Movie loves talking about food.
Whoa. The old bakery is still where it used to be. Are they still selling melon pan?
Maybe.
Oh, yes. Oh, their chocolate chip melon pan is the best. And their muffins. Oh.
Yeah, keep talking and make me hungry.
I have to say, you seem to have quite an acquired taste for local delicacies.
Of course. You need food to live. Plus, they make really tasty treats all over Tokyo. What about you, Rin? You don't indulge in eating sweet sometimes?
No. I like something sweet once in a while. Not that much. Maybe. Have I eaten something sweet lately? Today, no. Yesterday, no. The day before yesterday, no. The chocolate that I got for Easter from the boss, I have given to actually parents because, well, I don't think I would like that chocolate. It was some weird freaking flavor. Coconut mixed with something, so that wouldn't work for me. And alright, once in a while, yeah.
I like something sweet once in a while.
Whoa! We should have lunch together sometime.
Wait. Lunch and sweets? No. That's not how it works.
I'll show you all the best food around here, and you can tell me all about the tastiest trees from Kumiwara.
By the way, I think I know her voice from somewhere. Whoa. Megumi seems much friendlier than before. Right, because it will be bothering me, I will just quickly check who's giving the voice to Megumi. So I guess we are attacking VNDB. Or maybe not. Voice. Voice. Kickstarter. Quickly search for Megumi. When do I know your voice? Who is giving you the voice? Rin. Hey, where? What? Why are you not here? How come she's not mentioned in Kickstarter? I mean, quiet. What situation? I can't find out. How do I know her voice? Anyway, Megumi seems much freer than before. I feel sorry for being so guarded with her before. When she's not mad at you, she's quite nice. It feels refreshing to see her smile and dawdle around as we travel through the snark streets of Tokyo. So many places have opened up in the few years I've been away.
Hey, Megumi. That boutique over there. The shop with the mannequins in the window. That seems like a new shop.
Ah, yes. The owners thought it was time to bring more cute fashion to Tokyo. Unfortunately, some people are complaining about it.
And that's because?
Complaining? About what?
Some of the older and more established citizens feel that mannequins in shop windows are obscene.
What? What?
What?
What?
I don't quite understand either, but people here can be pretty stubborn. The city might force the shop to move the display away from the windows.
That's pretty sad. That brings back memories from when I left Tokyo. I've got a problem with conservative people in general, but it's exactly the kind of thinking that drove me away from this town in the first place.
Rin, are you okay?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I got lost in my thoughts for a second there.
That's odd. You're sure you're okay?
Huh?
Yes, absolutely. How about we visit a place to help you find that cell phone?
Let's go!
That sounds great!
To start, how much do you know about cell phones?
Not much. I just know that it's a phone you can carry around with you.
There's a lot more to them, actually. I'll explain while we find some place to buy one.
Okay.
Or, you know, you can let the store clerk explain that, if he or she is willing to. We continued talking about phones for a good while, before we eventually found a place that sells them. It's really fun helping her pick out the right one, and showing her how it works. I've never seen someone get so excited over buying a phone before. Mike looks so thrilled that we can send messages to each other from time to time. Uh-oh. Should we create a spam folder? We exchange phone numbers and spend the rest of the day together exploring the city, looking for something but not knowing what. I have so much fun, I even managed to forget all my troubles for the first time in weeks. Megumi and I, we become great friends in no time at all. What's going on? After that day, time seems to pass faster than before. I've been making small bits of progress every day, but life still hasn't settled down quite yet. It's been over a month since I moved back to Tokyo. Everything feels better now. I've started remembering the fun times I once had here, and I sometimes tell Yasu stories about those. Yasu started speaking more and more, and now we're slowly becoming a family. We even watched a TV show together last night. If I remember correctly, it was some cute anime about a boy who turns into a frog. Boy that turns into a frog. The anime. Okay, that's probably not that. That's probably also not that. Huh. Or maybe... That's not it, probably. It's probably also not this one. Whatever. Let's continue. I can't help but empathize with that boy, and I really wish I could do more to be a better guardian. Going from defending people in court to being a single mother, all while looking cool on my motorcycle. It doesn't matter how I say it, it still feels funny to think that some kid depends on me. It seems it can happen even to someone like me who's never even had a boyfriend. What? A road girl. When came a bike girl, motorbike girl, never had a boyfriend. What a chance! It's really sad that I look like a freeloader with no job, no income, nothing. The money will eventually run out, and I have to take care of Yasu somehow. I don't even know if I can practice going back or down like this. Even with the hardships, Megumi has been a lifesaver. We meet nearly every day now. Sometimes I wonder what my real feelings are, especially when it comes to her. I meet up with Megumi at the orphanage, and we walk to a nice spot she knows by a lake for a picnic lunch. Even with my love being so close to falling apart, the good weather and delicious meal with a good friend have done wonders for my mood. It's days like this that I live for now, when I can just forget the rest of the world and enjoy the moment.
And ever since, little Hikaru's been showing up to play with the orphans.
That's cool and all, but did I see correctly that the sign over there was pointing out to the beach? Literally?
Wow, she's a great kid.
Yep. So...
Yes, I did see correctly.
Rin,
Hey toad, it's rare that I miss Megumi hesitating.
What is it, Megumi?
well, I hate to ask, but how goes the job hunt?
It's going. You know, there's only one proper law firm in town.
That's true. If they don't hire you, it's essentially just a few who have one-person firms.
Companies.
Exactly. Tokyo's not the most progressive of towns either.
You don't think anyone here is interested in a leather-clad motorcycling defense attorney?
I am.
I did apply, but I haven't heard back since.
But probably not in the way you two think. Of course, there's also the whole not married thing. This town has female lawyers, but they have families.
I hate to even suggest it, but do you think you might need to change your image?
No! Maybe I should. There has to be another way. I hate to do this, but
Maybe I should.
please, Megumi, please say no. You shouldn't. You are great like that.
As much as I hate letting this stubborn, prideful old town push me around, this isn't about just me anymore. I still hope it won't come to that, and I'm holding out the best I can, but...
You know, Rin, I admire your determination, but sometimes you have to give something up for the good of your family.
No.
I know. I'm just hesitating because... you know. But if the time comes, and I have to do it, I'll put Yasu's needs first.
Well, your sacrifice won't be in vain. You are helping Yasu, and that's a beautiful thing.
Still, it'll be hard. I can't just wave a magic wand and transform from a rebellious punk into a polite, kind lady like you.
Right, you say that and all, but for me you only look like that. You are not like that when it comes to personality.
I can help you. I'll even let you borrow some of my dresses, if you ask nicely.
I couldn't. Even if I were one, I'd never be as cute as you are.
Disagreed.
Cute?
I mean,
I can't take that big fall of a step. I have to work my way there, not mentally prepare myself and...
Well...
For someone who thinks they can't be cute, you're a sight to see when you're embarrassed, Rin.
What? I mean... Thanks.
You're welcome.
Megumi. She's such a great person. She helped me a lot during this last month. It's such a beautiful day and a break together with Megumi. Even if I've got a lot of work to do, I'm so glad she's here to help me. Now might be a good time to ask.
Hey, Megumi. I wanted to ask you, why do you work at the orphanage? I don't think you ever told me.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Well, the simplest answer is that I'm somewhat of an orphan myself, so I know how they feel.
Okay.
Oh. I'm so sorry, Megumi.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. The past doesn't have to define us.
You are correct.
But you said that your past is the reason you work at the orphanage.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Well, it's why I started doing it. But now, I discovered how much I like helping them and teaching them how to organize their lives.
Organize their lives?
I like figuring out what activities to do and when to do them, what will be for dinner, those kinds of things. I've actually been taking business learning courses online. I'd like to work at City Hall someday.
Yeah, I need to do that as well. You know, the curses part.
Whoa! So, one day, you'll be Mayor Megumi?
Oh no, nothing that prestigious.
Why not?
I just want to help shape the city and care for its people.
So, go for the mayor.
Use your passion for organization to make the entire town happy.
I mean, I like cheering people up, so what if we could spread the happiness even more?
That's a big dream. I believe you can do it if you put your mind to it. Yes.
I believe you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Thanks. With a bit of luck, I can probably make it happen.
I believe you can do it
Stop.
if you put your mind to it.
Thanks. With a bit of luck,
No, it's not
I
that
can probably
voice.
make it happen.
Well, let me know how I can help.
Sure. Working together, I'm sure we will do it.
Well, she's lacking a fighting spirit, that's certain. We arrived at the beach pretty quickly. Meg will be changing to her swimsuit faster than me.
Hey Rin, what is that thing over there?
Huh? Over where?
Wait, Megumi! Don't just walk off the path!
I shouldn't leave her alone out there. Here.
Whoa! Is this a cave entrance? I've never seen it before.
I wouldn't. Right in front of us, the ground parts into a sinister-looking entryway. It blends in with the surrounding area so well, I'm surprised that Megumi could spot it from afar.
It looks like it's been here for a long time. Is this place off limits or restricted?
I don't think so. Most people just stay on the beach. We got lost in conversation and walked really far.
This is interesting. Are you up for a little exploring?
Listen here. The music suggests that we should not go there, so let's not go there.
Maybe, but we don't have a flashlight.
Exactly.
You know, if you're scared, you could hold my hand.
What?
Oh, she's so cute when she gets flustered.
I'm not scared. Let's go in.
Well, if she's okay with it, let's decide. I don't know why my heart is racing so fast, but I'm not going to back down now.
Wow!
This place is amazing.
As rays of light shining from a hole in the cave ceiling, we are struck by a wondrous, fantastic sight. Most of the interior is made up of glinting minerals, reflecting light that slips through the opening in the ceiling. There are no signs of any recent human activity. The last time people were in this cave must have been centuries ago. What? A trickle of water flows through the center, making a light rippling sound that echoes off the walls. All around the cave, small pillars have formed both, protruding up from the floor and hanging from the ceiling. Megumi starts examining them, dazzled by their beauty.
Is this ice?
I don't think so.
As I slide my finger across the surface of a pillar for the sake of curiosity, I notice that the glossy surface easily gives away. I'm left with small traces on my fingertip. It doesn't feel cold, I just lick my finger. See how it tastes. Salt?
It's salt!
I'm a genius. No, I'm not.
That makes sense. This town was founded by salt miners who dug in the old wasteland.
Interesting. Hidden treasures. Do you think we're the first people to see this?
I doubt we are, but I'd like to think so.
Suddenly become all too aware of the fact that the two of us are alone here. In this place that seems so magical, sharing this special moment. Looking at her now, I'm starting to feel a strange desire to be closer to her. My hand feels strangely empty, as if it holds a void that can only be filled by hers.
You know, if you want, we can...
Okay.
Megumi's fingers are sliding across my wrist. Her hand is so soft and warm. Her warmth in my palm, it's giving me a rush of happiness, and a kind of joy I've never felt before. I want more, I want her. Megumi is the only thing on my mind right now.
Rin.
Huh?
Yes, Megumi?
I don't know how to say this, but...
Oh, I think I know where I know from your voice now.
It's okay. I feel the same way.
This is it! I gently get closer to her and place my lips on Megumi's. As the moment approaches, I realize the truth. The girl. This unbelievably beautiful, kind, passionate girl. She's the one! I've been waiting for this so long without even knowing. Instinctually, I push forward my passion, leading away to heavenly bliss. Then, as I feel Megumi jerk back in his station, I pull away for a moment to give her more time to prepare. Then I press forward for once more, this time more slowly. Megumi doesn't pull away, meeting me halfway after strengthening her own resolve. The moment our passions finally collide, my mind is blown away by the emotions cascading from within me. I feel her hot breath. I smell her sweet scent. I taste the lovely tongue of her lips. Every part of the experience is so far beyond my expectations. We've known each other for only a few months now, but we've been spending all of our days together. I never thought the love could find people in such bleak times. My brother's dead, and I'm raising his child. So that's how close the two of you were. Okay, with no job. But even through all the suffering, I fall in love with Megumi. She means more to me right now than my own life ever did. I've never felt this way about anyone before, and probably won't ever again, but it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters now that we are together. I've never had a lover before, and I never understood why everyone wanted me to get one. It wasn't necessarily possible, even if I'd never had much interest. But meeting someone like Megumi, I want someone like her in my life. Well, why someone like her? You have her. Not just friend, but something more. The word love dances in my mind. Can I tell her that? Will she understand? I do worry a bit about how everyone else will react to us. I shall accept. I see no problems. A small stubborn tone like this, they will never allow a relationship like ours. Still, For now, it's just about the two of us. Megumi Shibizu and Rin Fujimoto. In this precious moment, nothing else matters. We remain in the cave for some time, embracing and watching the sky through the opening in the ceiling. Neither of us speaks a word as we stand here together. My head feels so light. What happened after that? I don't really remember. I wake up back on the beach. It is already dark outside and the glimmers of stars are reflected in the sea. It is probably time to go home. Megumi must have left without me. It's been a few hours since then, but I haven't heard from her yet. I check my phone and the only thing I see is a faint message from Megumi saying simply, sorry. Say what? Panic invades my mind as I try to write something back. I tell her that it's fine, I try to call her cell phone, but there's no answer. I'm lost, I don't know what happened or why she's not answering. It's been more than a week now. I couldn't muster up the courage to go and see Megumi, and she hadn't answered her phone. At least I know that she's receiving my messages and that she's alright. Even if she changed her mind about me, her safety is still one of my biggest concerns. We didn't make a mistake that day. I know both had something in that moment, and I know she was there with me. I was hoping I could tell her how I felt when we woke up, but she must have gotten scared. I wish I could just go and meet her at Starlight, but I don't know how to approach her. I spent over 30 minutes standing at the gates the other day, but my heart wouldn't let me proceed and tell Megumi how I feel. Well, at least Yasu seems to be doing better. Spending time with his friends seems to have helped him greatly, and now he even speaks to me from time to time. I expected Tokia to be utterly backwards in every way, but the parents here certainly give their children plenty of freedom. I don't think I'd make a good parent when I first heard that I'd have to take care of Yasu. Even now, there are a lot of things I can do for him. But I can't run from my responsibility. Yasu is depending on me. I have to keep doing my best. Today is the day. I've made up my mind and it's time to take action. In a few hours, I'll go and meet Megumi. I can't just wait forever. First Yasu, he'll be playing with his friends while I'm out.
Okay, Yasu. You behave yourself at Katashi's, okay? And don't wander off without Daisuke.
The last thing Daisuke needs is to be left alone with his bad decisions. Yesterday I saw him eating bugs right off the ground.
Have fun out there, Yasu.
He's just standing there.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you! Did he just say he loves me? That felt nice. I think I'm glad I moved here. Now, if only I could finish. Huh. I'm not expecting anyone, nor in a rush to deal with anything but Megumi. I should answer the door for...
Hello?
Hey, Rin.
Megumi?
Well...
Can I please come in?
Sure, go ahead.
Of course. Please.
Just as I was about to try meeting her, what a coincidence! Maybe she's some kind of esper. Yeah. The house may not be in the most presentable state, but I can't turn her away. Not after all this time.
Are you okay? It's been more than a week.
I couldn't bring myself to answer.
Heh?
I figured that speaking directly was better than calling or texting, especially after so long.
At first, I was worried you got lost in that cave.
Eh.
Then, I thought I might have done something that upset you.
And then...
That's... about the cave.
Hmm?
I woke up on the beach. I don't remember leaving. The last thing I remember is...
Say what?
The next thing I remember is waking up on the beach. With no idea about how I got there. Or why.
Uh-oh.
Just blacking out with no memory. It spooked me. We weren't drunk, or anything.
Drunk in love.
It was quite weird. Maybe there were gas fumes in the cave that knocked us out.
Either way, experiencing that on top of our moment, it scared me. I hate to admit it, but for a while, I even thought you might have done something to me.
How dare you!
But I never do anything bad to you. Megumi.
How dare you!
I know. I realized that after a few days. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Wait, if you realized that, why did it take you this long to come see me?
I was scared.
Eh?
Why?
Well?
After that day, I also realized something else.
And that is?
I love you. I can't go an hour without thinking of you anymore. Even when I'm working. I remember the feeling of your lips. And I just want to do it again.
Yes, yes, yes!
There's no way I can forget about it. And no way I can change back to how I was before. I wanted to see you so badly. But I feared that if I did, I wouldn't be able to live without you anymore. Now, I realize I'm already at that point. Imagining life without you is painful. I want to be by your side, always. I love you, Rin.
Even after all those days of silence. Hearing her confess her true feelings honestly, so simply, it makes my heart beat just like it did back then.
Megumi, I love you too, Megumi.
Oh my god, they love each other!
I'm so happy.
Those simple words, a short expression that means more than all words books ever could. I don't know why it was so hard to say, but now I'm glad I said it.
But...
No buts! It's reality where things aren't so easy.
You're worried about what it means. How we can live and what we can do.
Yes, I just... You know, we talked about this before. If this town thinks a mannequin is too obscene... I like Tokyo, but...
Let's move to...
I understand. This should be just about us and our feelings. But we have to face the public as well.
So we are not moving somewhere else?
Exactly. If it were just the two of us, I might suggest something crazy. Like riding away to some faraway land, where people...
On the other hand, that would
accept us.
be a bad idea for the kids, right? Where, Canada? We can't escape Japan on a motorbike, since there is ocean on all sides. Technically you can always get the bike onto the boat, right? Plus there is an even bigger problem. I can't just leave when Yasu is depending on me. True. Remember kids, never ride motorbike with 3 people on it. If you don't know the reasons, watch the Azire. Yeah, search that playlist on my channel.
You're right. Just today, Yasu said he loved me. I can't take him away from his home and his friends.
Cause I don't think it was explained at all in the anime. Anyway.
Neither can I.
Same.
But I don't want to give up on you.
Neither do I.
So, what can we do, Rin?
Seeing Penguin's gentle expression, hearing her soft words, they fill me with determination.
Maybe, just maybe, we could get into a position of power, like working at the city hall. That way, we could change some things, and maybe open people's eyes and hearts. Perhaps, we could eventually get them to allow same-sex relationships.
That's very specific.
Huh, see.
I know. I've been thinking about it for the past week.
What? Why?
No reason.
Well, once I got a job at City Hall, I figured I should decide what my goals there would be.
You got a job and you didn't tell me?
You got a job at City Hall.
Exactly.
It's only been a week.
Well, I had to do something somehow. I'm going to be working on municipal development, preservation of landmarks, road security, housing.
Wow. I knew you'd find something to do with your legal knowledge.
It's not what I planned on, I admit, but certain people at City Hall seem to think I'd be a good youth representative. Even if they try to keep their attitudes high and mighty, they still enjoy young people working for them.
Whoa, that's great. I'm so happy for you, Rin.
Actually, it could be great for both of us.
What do you mean?
It just so happens they also need a secretary at the Municipal Services Office. I could
Brilliant!
find you, and then maybe we could work together.
On the other hand, the relationship at the Sun workplace. That really goes against my rules.
So I'd be working to help improve city services.
Kinda.
Exactly! That includes any city money that goes to Starlight. It may not be ideal for you, but it might be a start. If you want.
I'd love to do it.
Great! I'll let them know first thing tomorrow.
I'm so relieved. It's like a great wave has been lifted from my chest. I'm not sure about this plan, but hearing that Megumi approves is a lovely feeling.
So then, what about us?
What indeed? It could be years before we change things in this stubborn town.
I'm sure we can do it.
Yes, we can!
But until we succeed, can we stay together?
Yes, you can! You have my approval!
Well, we could just keep it a secret.
What? How?
Normal.
We'll just have to be careful. We'll act like friends. That's all. If we're co-workers, that will help explain things and lower suspicion. We can find moments to be all alone. And...
Will that really work?
It will!
it may be a hard compromise, but it will have to do for now. I love you, Megumi. I won't give up on you, no matter what it takes.
Rin.
Megumi's eyes, as I look into them, they seem so soft and gentle. Megumi's shy smile, I can't think straight when she looks at me like that. I want to stay here with her and see that smile for a bit longer.
Hey, Yasu's away at a friend's house, so we're alone right now. Would you like to join me for some tea?
Actually, why don't we go upstairs? I haven't seen your bedroom yet.
So what? That's really mean. Seeing her unwavering glance and the warmness of her expression, I can tell she's serious. If she's willing that we have a chance like this, I can't say no.
I'd be delighted to.
Once I hated the thought of moving to Tokyo. I ditched the town for a reason and had little fondness for it. But now, I have a reason to stay. I can't make Yasu move. Megumi won't leave either. No matter how it came to be, this is my home now. But I think that might be for the better. I have given up a lot. I won't be a lawyer, I won't live in a bigger city. But I haven't given up who I am. Good! It's times like this you find out what really matters to you. I'll have to stretch my time and finances, maybe for years. I may even come close to breaking. But I think I can live like this. It's enough for me. I can be happy. That was good. That was so good. Yeah! Alright. I loved it. I honestly freaking loved it. Anyway, let's end it here. And in the next episode, we'll move to the next story. I guess. Probably. We'll see. Probably. I wonder if it will be happening in the same place or different place, and at some point those stories will kinda get, connected at some point in the main game. Anywho, Eternal Hour, Golden Hour, first story completed. Tomorrow we are doing the next one. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. Bye bye.